We're going to be solving annuity problems in this tutorial. So get out your tables and a calculator and let's have a look at this. There's two kinds of annuities. The loaner retirement model, which is at the top there, where there's a big amount at the beginning and then payments or withdrawals over time until the big amount is depleted down to zero. Or at the bottom of the screen you have a savings model where you start with nothing and build up to a large amount over time with all the deposits or payments. Alright, let's look at the top kind, the loaner retirement model. You start with the big amount and you make payments or withdrawals over time. You need the present value of annuity table to solve these kinds of problems, no matter where the unknown is. Okay? Now, let's look at the other kind of annuity, the kind that was at the bottom of your screen called the savings model, where you start with nothing and you make deposits or payments every period and you build up to a large amount. You will need the future value of annuity table to solve those problems. So you do have to study your problem and see what kind you have. No matter which kind you have, you will use the same formula, the payment or recurring amount times the factor equal the big amount. And that factor will either be present value of annuity or future value of annuity, depending on the kind of problem you're solving. Remember that you also have to adjust for compounding, just like you did when you had lump sum problems. The compounding period is the payment interval. How would you do this one? That's right, it would be 2% per period and 12 periods. All right, so let's try a problem. What table would you use? That's right, you would use the future value of annuity table. You would start with 0 and you would build up to a large amount at the end. Okay, so you went to the table. You didn't have to adjust for compounding because it was already annual. Look at your table. It gets larger as you move to the right and as you move down, and the multiples get very large because there's a new deposit each time. All right, try this one. The payments are building to a large amount in the future because he's going to buy the car after he has saved the amount. Okay, notice that you have to adjust for compounding. Get your factor and solve for your payment amount. All right, let's try another one. All right, how'd you do? Can we audit the answer? Yes. If the payments add up to be more than the loan, you should feel fairly comfortable. What if you accidentally used a wrong table? Let's use a wrong table and see what happens. We're going to put the wrong factor in there. We're going to use the future value of annuity factor. And we get a payment, but the payment doesn't add up to even pay off the loan without interest. We know that's not right. All right, try this one. How'd you do? Great.